This video will trigger you and offend you in some way. You have been warned.
I think I stepped in something.
Okay, time to hurt some feelings. I doubt many people who watch my videos follow my Tumblr, so this may be new to you. Tumblr forever keeps giving me reasons to burn my computer. I made this post. It's pretty easy to see where I'm getting at here. It exploded, to put it simply, triggering tons of comments, most which gave me a brain aneurysm. This video wasn't originally supposed to happen, but the comments here are so gold, I just had to do something about it. Thus bringing you this clusterfuck.
Okay, I agree with no death threats, or violence or any of that. Seriously people, don't. No fandom should be doing this regardless of anything, but if there's a LGBT+ character in this show I'm going to be beaming happy, for weeks. Weeks towards months. Even if it's just implied, I'll be happy.
100% agree. This is unacceptable on all grounds, and if an LGBT character is introduced, then congratulations. I see it as a new intriguing character, nothing more. I don't judge people by their sexuality, and I don't judge characters the same way. But this is where the good comments end.
I saw the poster and thought it might be cute to watch, but then you insulted a cleanser that has never done anything you have accused it of. Stop generalizing all cleansers. I know many who are just as disgusted with the toxic cleanse fans as you are, myself included. And if you want to directly target these cleanse fans, call them toxic cleanse fans. That way the rest of us know it's not targeted toward us good ones.
You do realize I said clan stands, not clan shippers. Can you read?
I mean, I ship clans and it's my main note. Well, now I hate talking about shipping, it makes me feel like a dweeb. But I ship other characters together too, and honestly don't give a shit who other people ship. It's none of my business. There's obviously going to be shipping wars no matter what fandom you're in because people can't grow the fuck up. I understand, but blame it on LGBT. I've been in fandoms where people fought over straight couples.
You need to understand why I put this in the Voltron tag. This show will be made from the creators of The Last Airbender. The same way the core fandom flocked onto Voltron is because of these reasons. They will do the same thing with the show. And that's how Asami played a big role to making the LGBT presence in this fandom cancer. You can bet your ass Clan Stance will do the exact same with this fandom in its upcoming show. All because of a name. Do you really think the LGBT presence in the Voltron fandom came out of thin air? There's a reason why this message is for the Voltron fandom, and just for the Voltron fandom.
I saw the holo. I love how they sunk that straight ship fast. Like one. It's like total first kiss went down in flames. He's like, yeah, no girl. I'm not thirsty for you. I may have amnesia, but I didn't forget everything.
If we want to get into that moment, where the hell did it imply he said no because he was gay? He said no because that chick was ugly as shit.
I love when people does this kind of things, like having LGBT ships is oh so offending. TF, this is the kind of stuff that just makes me want to have more ships. Beautiful, amazing, so respectful.
I don't have a problem with LGBT ships. How many times must I imply that? My problem lays with you taking shipping too far and acting like a bunch of cocksuckers. It also does not help, ever since LGBT got popular, it has been a focal point of some of the most cancerous situations in the Voltron fandom, if not all of them. And if you want to move out of Voltron, you cannot tell me with a straight face that LGBT was not a main reason Steven Universe went to shit.
I agree with this message, but Top said it wrong. Don't fuck up fandoms with ships. It's okay to have ships, but not everyone does, and not everyone cares who you want to see fuck.
What did I say wrong? All I stated were facts. Oh wait, you want me to say it softer so I don't hurt your feelings? Hey buddy, newsflash. I don't give a rat's ass about your feelings. I care about facts, rationale, and the bottom line. This fandom is shit. This is a reason why it's shit. That's simple.
You're confusing clans shippers with clantus. Just want to point out that not all clans shippers are antis. Also, leave LGBT out of it. I'm sorry, but that part was rude.
A, that's why I said clan stands. And B, why should I? It's not like the pursuit of LGBT rep in the show is what led to cancer, sending death threats, threatening to burn down a building, blackmailing Studio Mur, nearly driving someone to suicide, and almost made someone quit their job, right? Wait.
Stop being a dick.
But being a dick is in my character description. Plus, apparently giving a cold hard truth is being a dick occurring to this person. You know, that actually lines up with the standards of the generation. You give them the truth, you don't go on your feelings, they think you're being an asshole. This generation's full of pussies.
Death threats are not okay, but representation? Man, this is needed.
You have a whole goddamn month dedicated to you. You don't need any more rep. No, you want more rep. There's a difference between need and want. You don't need any more rep.
Sweetheart,
Why, thank you.
I'm straight so my feelings aren't hurt. I think it's just plain rude that you're blaming LGBT for ruining the fandom. It's rude and homophobic when combined with the comments you've left up above. Don't be a closed-minded, stereotyping ass and let people live. If people like to see representation in characters, if they like to ship characters together, let them. If you don't like it, stay out of the tags. You are free to leave whenever.
Okay, first of all, that's not homophobic. I do not hate LGBT people. Stop misusing the word. Plus, when did I ever say I don't want people shipping characters? I simply stated don't be a dick while doing so. Can you read? Homophobic means having or showing an extreme dislike or a prejudice against homosexual people. Well, in case you did not know, some dildo changed the definition, taking out the word extreme. Now with that logic, you cannot support LGBT because you're a Christian, which is well within your right, but not hate LGBT people and have an LGBT friend. But you're still homophobic thanks to this logic. See the problem here?
While I agree that sending death threats over ships is gross, it's not LGBT that is the problem. There's nothing wrong with people who ship LGBT ships, it's only an issue when people take it to a violent extent.
I agree with that. Again, I have no problem with you shipping LGBT ships. I don't have a problem with LGBT ships as a whole. It's only when people take it too far. Again, there's a reason I put this in the Voltron tags.
Calm down.
I'm completely calm!
Lol. Also, LGBT ships do not equate to death threats like WTF.
Clance begs to differ.
Yikes. Don't be like that this guy, guys. Or find better ways to ask people to not make death threats than whatever the fuck message this was supposed to be.
Let's see. Let's ask the people who would kill you, burn down a building, tear down a community, drive a person to suicide, all over fictional characters. Let's ask them nicely to stop. What kind of world do you live in?
I get not making death threats against the creators because that's plain stupidity and overall gross, but blaming the LGBT community for something straight fang earls do is wrong. I've seen hit ships take over and completely ruin fandoms. Just look at Fairy Tail, Bleach and Naruto for fuck's sakes. Fans were threatening to kill each other over their ships, which were mostly straight, mind you, and they bullied creators.
I never said straight ships were exempt from this. Oh, you also forgot to include Sonic. I love how people are taking this beyond the Voltron fandom when I was talking specifically to the Voltron fandom, whose problems are mostly caused thanks to the desire of LGBT rep. What do you see in the tags? Voltron tags. Who the flying fuck do you think I'm talking to?
Oh, mother-loving brother. LGBT bullshit don't need any more rep. So many problems with this. Whatever.
Let's see, you got a whole month dedicated to you, society parents the fuck out of you, Josh pretty much worship you, you pretty much have the whole social media site to yourself.
I don't understand why this is tagged as Shellera.
Because this is a message to the Voltron fandom. That's why.
Yikes, internalized homophobia much?
I don't want to explain the retards again, makes my brain hurt.
I'd say don't fuck it up with any ship bullshit. Q's I've seen PPL go apeshit and take the piss over MF ships too.
I do agree wording it as such would be just as adequate, but this is for the Voltron fandom, where the cancer is from the LGBT ships, and LGBT ships only. You don't see the shit with the straight ships.
Hey up. Don't cross tag.
Make me, bitch.
Death threats, off the line, but please don't phrase it as LGBT bullshit. Craving representation in media is a valid request, to be honest, and seeing it in children's cartoons is normalizing it. That's pretty much all we really want, a normalization of LGBT plus people, and not treating the subject of LGBT plus like it's something naughty and forbidden. Smile.
It is a somewhat valid request, yes. I mean, African Americans still do it, but it does not exclude the fact that you don't need it. And it's not a reason for you to act like a fool. I mean, you already have many kids' cartoons including it. I mean, hell, it gets shoved down our throats for a whole month. LGBT was normalized last year. Stop treating it like it's still an oddity. It's not anymore. Now, I know treating it as normal won't give you as much attention for your attention whore self, but it's the principle of things.
You have a good message, and I completely agree with not harming anyone over something as trivial as a ship. It's just you didn't word it well. While I'm pretty sure you don't believe that LGBT plus stuff is bad, I think you might ship Sheath. Specifically saying that it's LGBT bullshit that ruined the show, fandom, makes you sound like you're saying all LGBT plus rep in any fictional work would be bad.
If you use your brain and not your feelings for a second, you would have figured out why I worded it as such, with Voltron tags. For the show, we're close ties to the Voltron crew. Same way Korra was to Voltron. Are you getting the picture? It's the same way Voltron would be to this show. Plus, I'm saying LGBT is a part of what ruined the fandom. Well, because it is a part that ruined the fandom.
Okay, I understand you're angry at the people who send death threats and harass the actors and writers, but you need to understand a few things. It has nothing to do with LGBT plus ships specifically, it's all ships. And I know there's a lot of discourse in the Voltron fandom, but there's also so many people who are here just to enjoy the show. Also, you have no idea what seeing LGBT plus representation in media, and having it normalized, can do to some people. So please, just stop with this shit.
Okay, so if your logic, Clance isn't the reason the Voltron fandom went to shit. Oh, wait, it is. Plus, again, you've got a damn month for yourself. You have more media exposure in 5 years than African Americans had in centuries. Don't pull that bullshit.
And of course people are reading too much into the caption again.
Of course they are. People these days are always into their feelings and do not think we're rational in mind. It's sad this is the future. Well, there you have it. I'm sure my subscribers will sink and all people will still call me a homophobe despite me stating otherwise. But do I give a damn? No, because I have a life unlike these people. It's also a message to the Voltron fandom. Again, the point of this post. Dear Voltron fandom, leave your bullshit out of this fandom. Leave your bullshit out of any other news shows that happen to have the creators of The Legend of Korra or The Last Airbender. Better yet, life period. Get a job, go to college, and do something with your pathetic life instead of being a pile of shit.